All right, test, 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 test. It's time. It's time for this weekend's game. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I appreciate you being here. If you're watching, as we always say in every game or every painting session, be sure to say hello. Tell us what you're up to. We're always looking for your feedback. If there's anything you want to see again or anything you want to see differently, let us know. For those that have just joined us for the first time, this is livewar.com. We bring you live Warhammer action all the time. Whether it is painting sessions, assembly sessions, um, tabletop games like today, we play Blood Bowl 2 as well, and soon we're going to be playing Total War Warhammer. So if it's Warhammer, it happens on this channel and it happens live. That's what we do it. Do follow us on Twitter. Visit our website, www.livewar. That's 5 A's in the WA, WAAAAAGH.com. Thank you guys. Let's take you through the armies. Today we have 8th edition. This is not Age of Sigmar. If you've been following us for a little bit, we do sometimes play a little bit of Age of Sigmar, but we have a soft spot for 8th edition. We honestly prefer it. So that's what we're going to see today. Today's game is a small game, or a smallish game. 1,200 points. The reason for that is this is a live game. This is like you might watch some battle reports on YouTube every now and then that they play 2,000, 2,400 points. Obviously, those games, if you've played Warhammer in the past, they take some time. They don't take a second. And you know, when we're doing things live, we want to be able to play a game in about an hour, hour and a half, max 2 hours, and have you guys with us. But we know everybody has their lives that they have to attend to, so it's unrealistic for us to expect that you are going to sit for 4 hours watching us play. So that's why we play smaller games usually. Now, if there's at some point there's a demand for it, sure, we'll play bigger games. We don't mind. It's more for you guys. So let me take you through the armies. A very exciting game today. You have an odd Wood Elf army. You have probably normal Dwarf army. Let me take you through it. Say hello in the chat room. As I take you, if you have questions, let us know. Again, 1,200 points, 8th edition Warhammer Fantasy coming right now. Let's take you first through the Dwarfs. And as I do this, let me ask everybody here, if you play Warhammer Fantasy, what's your army? What army do you have? So I'm going to grab the camera here. Sorry for the movement in the beginning. Alright, there we go. Let me take you through the army. So, what do we have here? This is Dwarves. Starting here with a unit of 15. And what's his first line? I've had some Dark Elves for a while, but I just couldn't get into them myself. Yeah, you know, I've never played Dark Elves personally, whether with them or against them, so I don't have a lot of experience. Perhaps it's just sometimes you got to pick the right army that you really kind of feel at home with. So, 15 Dwarf Thunderers here. These are the ones with handguns, strength 4 handguns. Full command with Musician, Champion, and Standard Bearer. Back here, what do we have? We have a unit Grudge Thrower. This is a naked Grudge Thrower, no runes on it. Then we go here, and we have a unit of 18 Longbeards with shield. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm going to change something in the camera for 1 second, because I remember from the last time that we were painting, we actually, what do you call it, zoomed in quite a bit so you guys could see it. So now I'm going to zoom out. There we go. All right, so what do we have? We have a unit of 18, count them, 18 Longbeards with shields. Up here up front, we have 2 characters. To your left, with the red book, a runesmith with 1-time rune of spell breaking. That means he has basically a dispel scroll and a shield. And then this big banner that hides his face is our BSB. He has a Master Rune of Grugny. What that means is he has a 4+ ward. Whoops, now I can fit him in. 4+ ward, and this entire unit has a 5+ ward against shooting attacks. We continue down the line, and we have a cannon The cannon has Rune of Burning and Rune of Forging, meaning we can reroll the artillery dice if we have a misfire and Rune of Burning, just in case something might be flammable on the other side. Hint, hint, there is. Last but not least, we have a unit of 10, a small unit of 10 Iron Drakes. These all have flammable weapons. And we have a Trollhammer Torpedo right there. And this is a total of... And they have full command as well. Again, let me give you just a quick look here like this. This is 1,200 points of Dwarves. If you have any questions about the Dwarves, please let us know before we move on to the Wood Elves. And again, full command on the Thunders, full command on the Longbeards with shields, full command on the Iron Drakes, and then the Grudge Thrower that's naked. So we're hoping for a little bit of luck with a Grudge Thrower, and the cannon that is fully prepared for the onslaught. So I don't see any questions, so we're going to try to move on, and I need to move the camera a little bit. Let's see, there we go. Hold on, guys. I'm going to just rotate here for a second to make it a little bit easier for me to move the camera around. Alright, so here we go. And we have, first of all, it just happened that we rolled for the scenery, and the two woods, or forests, happened to be on one side. So she won the first roll off, and of course selected this side. So already an issue here for our dwarves. We have, if you can see there, this is and by the way, we're still painting the army, so don't judge us on the painting quite yet. What is this? Is this what you think it is? Yes, it is. It's the Sisters of Twilight on Dragon, Nesra and Arahan. On Sathinghar, I don't remember his name, but on Dragon. Basically, he has a strength 2 breath weapon. They both have bows, and obviously it's a dragon. Down here we have a unit of 10 Glade Guard with Hackbane tips, so that means poison. So 10 Glade Guard with poison. Continue moving down, and we have. I know that there you might see Durthu. It's actually not Durthu. Today we're going to play him as a regular treeman. We just assembled him as Durthu initially. So he is a regular old treeman, not Durthu. I'll say that again a couple of times just in case. Back there in the woods, you might see him. You have some dryads, and like my little camera cord, I can't go any further than this right now. So we have a unit of 16 dryads with a nymph. And last but not least, right over there, and the camera is kind of not settling with the light. There you go. White unit, because they're in the process of being painted, of Sisters of the Thorn. Sisters of the Thorn have the javelins, plus they are wizards with Shield of Thorns and curse. I don't remember the exact name of the curse, but it's a curse to for -1 to hit. So that is the 1,200 points of Wood Elves. So if you have any questions about the Wood Elves, let us know, please. That's what we've got. So it's an unconventional, I'm going to call it, an unconventional Wood Elf army. Usually you see a lot of shooting. This time we only have a 10 Glade Guard, the big dragon, a treeman, dryads, and back there Sisters of the Thorn. So we've already deployed. What I'm going to do right now is just put the camera down for literally maybe 60 seconds. If you have any questions about what you're about to see or the rules or anything at all, please let us know. This is the time to ask questions. If you're just joining now the chat, say hello in the chat room. We want to hear what you have to say, what you're up to. And otherwise, we're going to get the game started in probably 1 minute. So questions, say hello. What's your army? What do you play? And if you have any questions about the armies here or the rules, let us know. Something I should mention as we wait is this is a 50% Lord Allowance. So we're using what some people call 8.5 edition. So bigger Lord Allowance. That's the only way we could fit the Sisters on Dragon into a 1,200 point game. Otherwise, it would have been a 2,000 point game. All right, so say hello. Let's see. Could explain how you each got into your armies. Right now, I'm sitting here modeling and painting some. Of course, sure. So thank you, Master Freed, for the question. So how do we get into our armies? I guess I've been personally a big dwarf. I guess I've always liked dwarves. When I played Warhammer online, when I played World of Warcraft, I played dwarves. Like when I watch Lord of the Ring movies, I'm always going for Gimli, or Oakenshield. So I've always been a fan of dwarves. It was our first army here. The first one that I started here. I just like dwarves. For her, I think she, we started. I kind of started playing, and then she, was going to start playing with me as well. And she wanted to. I think one of the reasons is she wanted um, girls, or be able to have the possibility of playing some girls. And the Wood Elves have obviously the Spell Weaver, the Sister Sun Dragon. Oh, and she also wanted dragons. So she wanted girls and dragons. And like Game of Thrones, kind of like the mother of dragons of sorts, if you watch that. So the Sisters on Dragon were a big draw. Then you have the Sisters of the Thorn. You have the Dryads, the Branch Wraith, and then the Spell Weaver and all that. Plus, big trees. Those are always fun to play. So that's kind of how we got into our armies. And we also have here Tomb Kings. That's my second army. You'll see that probably next week as we play another game. So that's it for right now. If you have any other questions, let us know. I'm sure many of you are getting ready to. You just want to see some dice being rolled. So we're gonna get started. 30 more seconds, just in case there's a delay. If you have any questions or anything, otherwise we're gonna get started. All right. So I finished repelling first. I got +1 to the roll. However, I rolled a 1. She rolled, I think, a 4. So she's going to get started with the first turn. So good luck. Um, so let's get started. Charges to declare. Any charges? No? No charges? Are we within 12 of anybody? No, probably. No. So the dragon does not need to charge or pass a leadership test. So no charges. We go on to movement. So let's start with movement. As reminder, let me just move the camera a little bit. So Sisters of the Storm move 9. Let's see what she's gonna do there. So there go the Sisters of the Thorn up. You can move the trees if you need to, if it makes it easier. There go the Dryads. Remember, you can march, so you could technically go up to 10 inches. And you might want to also march actually with the Sisters of the Thorn, because I don't think, see if you're within 12 inches to shoot, otherwise you're not going to be able to shoot. Another 9. And remember the whole arc. So the wider you go, the less I can shoot you. Okay, so there they go. Sister of the Thorn. Now, one thing I will say, because I've played it more often, I guess, than she has. So like, just FYI, keep in mind, look at the measure that distance. If you're under 9 from me, these guys are gonna obliterate. So be sure that at least you're more than 9 in. Okay. So remember, the dragon moves 10, flies, and then the treeman also moves 5, but can march up to 10. There is a movement. 10. Especially because you want the girls to be able to shoot. And do remember again the. Is this more than 12 inches? You might want to see from the closest guy. Yes. Okay. Because if not, I'm in short range, and then that hurts a little bit more. See, we're all about helping here, even though I'm probably gonna eventually lose here. 10 inches moves up the treeman. So she's coming at me very quickly here. No, I mean, you're gonna have to, regardless, endure a volley of fire. But I think you should be alright. Yes. Now, hold on, because I think they do get a penalty for moving and shooting unless they're. Let me see. So I'm putting the camera here down for 1 second, guys, as I don't remember the full rules of the Glade Guard. Always strike first for a stalker, so yes, you're gonna get -1 if you move.
Oh, but they already don't they get something because they're back.
I mean, you're still at long range, so you're gonna get -1. So if you move, it will be -2.
But then the next turn, he just might kill me.
Decisions. There, the Glade Guard. Are they gonna move or not? You cannot march, so it will be either move up 5 inches. Now, here's what you got to think about. Why would you move up?
So that they don't have to have that -4.
For that, you will need to move up to 15 inches away from you, which is somewhere around here. So that's very far. Now, the only problem that you have is because of where you deployed them, you really can only shoot at them. Maybe at the grudge thrower, but you can shooting at them you would have -2. Okay, well, no, the grudge thrower we'll make it that you can hit the grudge thrower. That's fine. As always, guys, if you have any questions, let us know. All right. Any questions, let me know. So, that's it for movement. So, time for some winds of magic. Magic before shooting. So let's roll 2 dice to see how many dice we all get. And we get 11. So you get 11, I get 6. Do I channel 1? You have 1 wizard, so we both get to roll 1. If you get a 6, you get another die. Neither of us does. So you get 11 dice, I get 6. 1, 2, 3. So there you go. I don't know how many you have. Let me move this. So you have 11 already? 4, 6. Oh. 4, 6. Let's move that to the side. Alright. Alright, again, we're playing live 8th edition fantasy Dwarfs versus Wood Elves. We're in turn 1. Wood Elves. So you can only roll a max of 6 per spell. So you can roll. Remember the miscast though. Don't forget that. That could be dangerous. So we have Shield of Thorns, which there is no close combat right now. So everything would point to her probably using the curse. Let's see. -1 to hit would be it. We got it on whom? Remember, the grudge thrower and the cannon don't shoot on ballistic skill. Onto the Iron Drakes. Alright, so you can only roll a max of 6 dice. Remember, the more dice you throw, the higher the chance of a miscast. And no miscast. Ooh, this is 6. So this is 16 plus 4. Here's 20, 23 plus 2, 25. So I'm going to throw everything I've got at it, hoping for a double 6 or very high numbers. Let's see. Here we go. Any double 6? No. And for sure, not enough. With that, that is definitely not enough. So it goes off. The Iron Drakes have -1 to hit. All right. So that is that it for magic? Yeah, because Shield of Thorns doesn't make sense. So we go on to shooting. Shooting. So what do we have? We have they marched, so they cannot. The Sisters of the Thorn marched, so they cannot shoot. We have the Sisters on the Dragon and the Glade Guard. Who's going to shoot first? Glade Guard's going to shoot first. So they have 10 attacks, so 10 dice. They're at long range. And let me just confirm some of the... So they have ballistic skill... Oh, actually, grab one... no, you don't have a champion. So force, ballistic skill 4 means they're shooting, hitting on... Well, I'm having a moment here. On 3s, I think. Let me just confirm. Wow, I'm having a mini moment. If you know the answer real quick, let me know. Usually we're... Haven't played a game in probably in 2 weeks. Yeah. Ballistic skill 4 means... Wow. Hold on, guys. This is the easiest question in the book, and I don't remember it right now. Alright, well, almost there. Sorry, guys. I'm looking here in the rulebook just to confirm, because I don't know why I'm getting my numbers mixed. I'm just trying to confirm so that... Yeah, but it's a skill of 4 means hitting on 3s. Yes, I was right. But I wanted to just confirm. So 3s, because of long range, becomes 4s. So 4's a hit. Who are you going at? The Grudge Thrower. I agreed that she has line of sight, even though it's a little bit... We're not too sure, but let's agree that it has line of sight. Has poison, so any 6s are automatic wounds. Let's go. 3 6s could be big trouble. No 6s. So 4's a hit then. So let's grab the 4s and the 5s. And our strength 3, toughness 4 means 5s. 1. And I have a 6+ save here, which I don't make. So 1 guy goes down. Alright. Very well. So let's go to the Sisters. First time using the Sisters for us, guys. So like we might just kind of... we're going to be checking the rules. But hold on. She only has 1 shot, right? So... No, 2d6 shots, right? Alright. So I'm just waiting here. Alright, so we have ballistic skill 6, so they're going to hit on 2s. So 2s to hit. So let's grab first. Nestra has 1 shot, so 2s to hit. Oh, doesn't hit. Happens. It's okay. So now Arahan has 2d6. So 8 shots. Hitting on 2s. But they're poisoned. So basically, any 6s here? We're looking for 6s. No 6s today. Did I say I said hitting on 2s? So we can take this one out. And now we're going to be hitting on 6s. That's why you're looking for that poison. One. Who were they shooting, by the way? Grudge thrower. So is it armor piercing? I don't think so. So I still get a 6. Doesn't go. So grudge thrower one. Another crew member goes down. Okay. So that's it for shooting. I'm gonna put the camera down for just no, because they marched. All right. So that's all the shooting. Is it? Yeah, that's all the shooting. Nobody else can shoot. Yeah, he's not within range. So we go on to turn 1 for dwarves. Charges to declare, none. Movement, none. Typical dwarf behavior. Magic, none. So we go straight into shooting. So let's take a look here. So what are we gonna do first? So first I'm gonna go with the my highest target here, and that's going to be. Let's see if we can get some shooting on the dragon. So what we're gonna do is, if you don't mind measuring for me, we're gonna go 10 inches from the back here. So from this, my finger, 10 inches towards the cannon, So like the cannon's right there, but aim at, but from my finger, from here. All right. So basically, don't move. So that's where I'm aiming for. If you see there. So let's get the die. So I do have Rune of Forging, so that means I get to reroll this die in case it gets misfire. So let's see what we get. 10 inches, so it hits, and it hits. So basically, it hit. It kept going. So basically, because the dragon and the two sisters have different stat lines, each one is going to get a to hit. So basically, the cannonball hits, and I'm going to start first with the dragon. On a 2+, it wounds. It does. Now, I don't know if this is Arahan here at the top. Let's say, no, this is Nestra. 2+, it hits. It does hit. And 2+ here, and it hits on Arahan. 2+, it does. So all 3 hit. And it does d6 wounds on each one. So in theory, if I get 3 6s here, they're all dead. But the chances of that happening, of course, are very small. So I'm going to start first with the dragon. On a 6, the dragon dies. Oh, I saw that. So that's a 5. So immediately the dragon is down to 1 wound. All right. So the dragon is down to 1. Let's go next to Nestra at the top. On a 2, she dies. She does. She does. So then in theory, if I get this, it doesn't count. On a 2, the other sister dies as well. So then the 6 on a 2+. Oh, that's a 1. That's a 1. So she doesn't die, which is a little bit of a problem. So because of conjoined destiny, I gotta kill both of them in the same turn, or they come back to life. Wow. Wow. Okay. Next up, I might still try to shoot him, but it becomes a little more complicated to kill her. So let's see what we do. Next up, let's do the grudge throw. We're gonna aim. No, he's up to. Oops. The dragon is up to 5 wounds.
Why?
Because I rolled a 5. So only 1 wound left. So it almost was very good, but it didn't happen. But at least the dragon is somewhat injured. So then we're going to aim the grudge thrower right on top of his head. So right there. Now this is a naked grudge thrower, so it means I don't get to reroll whatever happens here. So I'm hoping here for a full dead-on hit. Nope. Can you mark, let's see, 10 inches? Do I hit anything? 10 inches from the top of his head in that direction. So in that direction. So I actually still hit probably at least maybe 4 Dryads, which are going to oh man, I haven't not played for a little bit now. I'm forgetting things. I think it's a strength 3, so I'm gonna sit like on a 5. On a 5, strength 3, toughness 4. On a 5 here, they die. 1. So one dies. You get 6+ ward though. So on a 6 you do save it. On a 6 you do save it. It's just 1 Dryad. Okay, so 1 Dryad goes down. Alright. Up next. Let's see. Okay, so up next we're gonna go for the Sisters of the Storm with the Iron Drakes. They have -1 to hit though. I do have the Trollhammer Torpedo, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the Trollhammer Torpedo will be gray. There we go. Oops. Is that what I want to do? Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. They have ballistic skills 4 and 3. So 3s and 4s become 4 and 5 for long range, and become 5 and 6 for the -1 to hit. Yes? No? Does that make sense? Or actually, the Trollhammer Torpedo has a range of 24. Am I within 12 or...
Not yet. 12 and a half.
Okay, so the Trollhammer Torpedo is not a long range. So, Trollhammer Torpedo usually hits on 3s, but it's going to hit on 4s because of the spell, the curse. So that's a Trollhammer Torpedo right there. The rest are in long range, plus have the... So they have -2 to hit, so the 4+ becomes a 6+. So the gray die here is going to hit on 4s. The other one is going to hit on 6. All the red ones hit on 6s. So this didn't hit on 6s, so only 1 hit. Ew. And I probably should have gone, now that I think about it, I should have gone here to the... That's not very smart on my end. What's your toughness? Probably toughness 3 or 4? Do keep in mind, guys, that this is one of the first times that we play with a lot of new units. As you see, they're still being painted. So that's why, like, sometimes we will take a second to look back and make sure that we're learning some of the stats for some of these units. So Sisters of the Thorn are toughness 3. Interesting. I would have thought there would have been a little higher toughness. Iron Drakes are strength 5. So we're gonna hit on 2s. Where's it? So the 1 die hits on 2s. It does hit, or actually, you're mounted, so it would have meant 7s to hit. Alright, so the 1/6 that hit, I need a 4+ for it to hit again, which it does, and now I need a 2+, which I don't get, so nothing happens there. And then let's see here. I'm gonna try to go for the Sisters. It's gonna be very, very hard, but hopefully I get it. So that means the way this works when somebody's mounted on the Sisters, it means I'm gonna shoot here, and then I'm gonna randomize 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, actually, this is very good. 1, 2, 3, 4. are going to hit the dragon, which it might kill it, in theory. 5 and 6s are going to hit the sisters. So let's start. So I have 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 15 shots there. It could happen. We are ballistic skill 3, so that means 4 to hit. 4 to hit normally, right? But you're outside of 12 inches, so it means 5s. We're hitting on 5s here. If I can grab all of them. Thank you. Alright, 5s to hit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 6 here. Alright, so 6 hits. 6 hits. Yes. Now, I'm going to randomize. Any 1 and 4s go against the dragon here. 5 and 6s go against the remaining sister with 1 wound. Oh, none of them go to the sisters. But all of them go to the dragon. So the dragon, they do not die if the dragon dies. Let me see the dragon. Again, first time using the dragon, so like we don't know all his stat line. Sithing Har has toughness 6. Toughness 6 on. Is it toughness 6? I know the guns are strength 4. So I mean 6s. Okay, yes. Yes, yes, he is strength 6. I mean toughness 6. 6s to wound. Any 6s here, and chances are he might die. Let's see. Oh wait, no, that didn't count, that didn't count, that didn't count.
No!
Okay, there's 1. So there is 1 wound. Now let me take a quick look at his stat line. I don't know what. Let's see. 3 plus. Because of strength 4 and armor piercing -2. So you have a 5 and a 6. 5 and a 6. So you need to roll a 5 and then maybe roll a 6 if you don't get it. If not, he dies. You need a 5. 1 die only. 1 die only. No. We need a 6. You need a 6 now to survive. A 6. And the dragon has perished. Goodbye, dragon. So we will continue the game playing as if the sisters are on the ground with their movement without the dragon. And that is going to be it for shooting. And that is it for my shooting phase. And we go on to turn 2 for the Wood Elves. Charges to declare. Let us know if you're watching. Say hello.
If they charge, there's any consequence or no?
What do you mean?
If they charge, no, right? There's no consequence. We're gonna charge the.
So here's something. Because of they're so fast, you might want to consider like flanking. So like if you see here, they are already kind of on the side. So if they are able to move here and get them, they can come from the side and do extra damage.
Charge, that means what?
But you need to be within 12 inches.
So then they can only go 10 inches.
Now again, think of if you're within 9 inches, they're going to hit very hard. So I'm just trying to help you. And she's measuring there, so it's still.
The next turn will be on top of them.
Yeah.
Let's go outside of their range.
There you go.
And then
He can move up to 10 in. Yeah, 5 or march up to 10. Remember that anything within 12 of them will be painful.
or the 5. He needs to get there already.
Well, what's...
The dragon's dead.
The dragon is dead.
So then they just stay there.
But you could move them up to... Right now they're a little bit outside of 12 inches.
They're in combat, right?
No.
So then that's the next turn. That all of them will be in their face, but that's the thing to survive
One more turn. That's what dwarves are all about. You gotta survive the first 2 turns or 3 turns and see how it goes.
Then everyone's staying at this. Now,
Okay, so we go on to magic. Winds of magic, 2 dice, and let's see what we get. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot that I have the camera. That's a 3 and a 2, so she gets 5 dice, I get 3. And let's see if we channel. I have 1 wizard, so on a 6 I channel. I don't. Do you? You have 1 wizard? You do, actually. So you get 1 extra dice to my 3.
actually, it's the attention. You actually hit on one less damage, right?
Yeah. So Shield of Thorns.
Heal.
She's full. They're back. Both are back.
So now it's movement. Now magic.
So magic, we just did that. So basically, you have Shield of Thorns, and I'm saying this out loud so for those that are joining after the game started. She has Shield of Thorns and the Curse of Anrihir or something like that. No one's in close combat for Shield of Thorns, but she does have the curse for -1 to hit. Remember, it does not affect the grudge throw or the cannon, so it would be against the thunders. Hold on, how many did you roll?
You said max was
Oh, max is 6 and miscast. So I'm going to grab the miscast table that I have right here. So it does go through because of irresistible force. Who are you aiming at? The Iron Drakes or the Thunders? The Iron Drakes. All right, miscast. Here's my miscast table. Let's roll 2 dice and see what we get. And we get a 5 and a 4 for 9. I have the thing right here. 9, magical feedback. The wizard and every model on the same side that can generate power or dispel dice suffer a strength 6 hit. Additionally, d6 dice are, or actually I forgot, Sisters of the Thorn do not take miscast. You just roll d3 wounds on them. So forget everything we just did. Roll 1 die. The result, d3, is going to be the amount of dead. 1, so 1 dice. No, the sisters. Oh, 1 fell. So it could have been worse. Just 1 died. Alright. There we go. So that's for... And the Iron Drakes have -1 to hit. Let's keep going. So that's... let's go shooting time. So Nesra's gonna go first. She gets 1 die only. Hits on a 2. Which she does. Strength 5. Wait, I'm sorry. Who are you shooting at? Okay, so the grudge thrower again. The cannon. Well, actually, it doesn't hit on 2s because you're. Oh yeah, so you do hit on 2. Sorry. But no, remember that if you finally wound, it's d6 wounds, so you could do up to 6 wounds. If strength 5, so basically strength 5 for them, for example, they have Gromer armor, so they are gonna save on a 4 because of strength 5 means a 5. Just so that. Oh, who are you choosing? Dev. All right, so it did hit. Let's see if it wounds now. Strength 5 versus Strength 4 means you're hitting on 3s. Does wound, so that means I get to save it on a... they are 4+, but it's armor piercing and Strength 5, so -2. So I need a 6. Nope. So d6 wounds. Roll a dice. The number that comes out is the number of dead. 2. Alright, so 2 Iron Drakes just went down. Alright, let's go to the next one here. Who's up next? Arahan. Arahan has 2d6 shots. How many shots? 8. 8 shots. And they have poison. And who are we shooting now? Iron Drakes again. Alright, so they're gonna hit. She's gonna hit on 3s for long range. And any 6s is automatic poison. So that automatically wounds. And then the 3 5s, let's roll them again with a strength 1, so 6s. So 1. Alright, so I have 2 saves to make. What are we going to do here? Again, armor piercing, strength 5. Oh no, actually armor piercing only, I think. Let me double check. Sorry guys, I need to... You gotta look... Let's see, Nestra and Arahan. Yes, armor piercing. So that is -1, so the force becomes a 5. 2 5s? And I save 1, but the other one doesn't, so 3. Alright. Let's keep going. Glade Guard up next. 10 attacks with poison. Who are they going for? Alright, Grudge Thrower. Long range, so they hit usually on 3, so you're going to hit on 4s now. And if you're watching, say hello. Let us know what army you have, and if you have any questions. We need 6s. 1 6. And what did we say? We said hit on 4s, so 4s and 5s. Let's grab those. So the 6 automatically wounds. The 4s and the 5s, let's grab those, and that's going to be strength 3, toughness 4 means 5s. So 3 more. So basically, I need 6s here. Many 6s. Many 6s. Nope. Grudge Thrower is dead. Alright, so that is it for shooting. No combat, so we go to turn 2 for Dwarfs. Charges to declare, none. Movement, none really. So movement, none. Movement, none. Magic, none. So we go on to straight into shooting as usual. And the cannon is going to go here. So let's grab, if you don't mind, from this point back here, 10 inches in the direction of the cannon though. Alright, hold on 1 second there. So it's going to start right there. I do have Rune of Fortune. We're going for the tree man here. Let's see. Oof! Luckily, I do have the Rune of Fortune, so I get to re-roll that. If I get it again, that's a problem, though. 6. So if you don't, that's 6 inches there. 6 inches from here. So it's right about there. And 10. So it does hit. It hits the tree man. So I need on a 2+, it wounds. Does it wound? No, it does wound. It has flaming, so on a 3, the tree man is dead. And it's a 5, if you can see that. So in theory, he's flammable. 5 times 2 is 10 wounds. He has 5, so the tree man just perished. So that's a very good turn for me. So let's see what we do now. The Thunders are going to shoot at the Sisters. 15 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Long range though. So 5s. Let's see. 5s. That's it. Alright. So we got 6 wounds. What is their toughness? Their toughness is 3. Strength 4, toughness 3. I'm wounding on. Oh, actually, let's do it like this. On 1, 2s, and 3s, we hit Arahan. Or no, 1, 2s, and 3s, we hit Nestra. 4, 5, and 6s, we hit Arahan. Let's see. So pretty much every single shot is on Arahan, which is not good for me in a way. So strength 4, toughness 3 means 3's a hit, 3's a wound. 5 wounds on Arahan and wound also on Nestra. So they have light armor. So do they have light armor? Let me confirm. Yeah, they have light armor. So that means they really cannot save it. So basically, Arahan is dead, and Nestra has 1 wound. Oh wait, do they have Forest Spirit? No, they don't. So in theory, I could go. What we're gonna do then is put the Iron Drakes onto the last sister to see if we can kill her. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. They're a long range though, and they have -1 to hit. So that means 3s and 4s. 3 for the torpedo. 3s and 4s become 5 and 4s and 5s become 5 and 6s. So 1, 6. That's all I get. Strength 5, toughness 3 means 2's to wound. Does wound. Which in that case, I think she's dead. Well, she has light armor, so the last sister is dead. Oh, Dragon has been dead for a long time. The entire unit is dead.
Then I lost. They're dead. Who cares about me? They're all still alive.
So here there's a conversation going on here in the back that, with the what has transpired if played correctly. And I mean, you might be watching this on YouTube after the fact, and do know that again, first time we feel the sister, so we're doing our best to do the wound allocation correctly. So if we did anything wrong, let us know. So basically what's happening here behind the scenes that you don't see is that she feels that without the dragon and the tree men, chances of victory are slim. The dryads are probably not going to break the long beards, but I mean, you never know. Maybe you should play one more turn and see what happens with the charge. One more turn. All right. All right. So let's play one more turn. All right. So that's it for shooting. There's no more shooting to be done. So we go into your turn. Charges to declare. Yes, I'm sure there are. So, wait. Who's charging? And then you gotta roll the charge. Onto whom? Onto them. Okay. So I'm gonna declare a stand and shoot. Fine. I'm gonna go. They can shoot. Like no. As you approach me, I can shoot. So I'm gonna roll. Do that right now. The troll hammer torpedo cannot because it's slow to fire. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Onto the dryads. So that is going to be force a hit. Oof. A lot of hits. Strength 5, toughness. I think the dryads are toughness 4 or toughness 5. Dryads are, come on, toughness 4, so we're gonna hit on 3s. I mean, wound on 3s. And that is 4 wounds. 4 wounds, you get a 6 plus though. 6 plus to save. No. So 4 wounds, so let's grab 4 dice, and on 6s, they are still alive. 1 is still alive, 3 go down. So let's take out 3. All right, and now let's go ahead and roll the charges here. So who's first? I thought they were charging here.
No, I said they were charging them, and they were charging him, but whatever.
Okay, no. Then return the 3. Return the 3. They're also okay. So I understood what she said was that she was charging the Iron Drakes with the Dryads. She's not. She's charging the cannon instead. So then I would stand and shoot. You can't stand and shoot if it's somebody's coming to your. All right. So never mind then. The stand and shoot did not take place. I'm gonna hold because she's charging my flank, because she's seeing more of the flank than the front with the with them. So with that, go ahead and roll. Sorry, 2 dice then. We need, I don't know what we need, to be honest. So 6 plus 5 is 11. Are we 11? I have no idea what that is.
Yep.
11. So they go in.
No longer shoot cannon.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what?
2 dice for the Sisters of the Thorn. 7, they've more than sure got it. So they go in on the side like that. Alright. And that's it. So that's charges. Any movement? Remaining moves? None? Oh, but so magic. Let's do magic then. 2 dice. 6. So that means 1 second, guys. All right. So 6 dice. We get 1. Let's try to channel. Do I channel? No, I don't. Do you channel? No. So was this a 4 always, or was it a 5?
What?
This.
I never touched those.
Huh?
I didn't touch those.
Okay. So I guess it was a 5. Okay. So 5. You get 5 dice. I get 4. What are you doing? Remember, you have Shield of Thorns and -1 to hit the curse. So now both are important.
Shield of Thorns, so doing extra damage.
On whom?
Them.
On the Iron Drakes?
Yeah.
No, sorry. Shield of Thorns is on your own people. So onto whom?
The horse.
Okay, onto the Sisters of the Thorn. So
One each. Or the Dryad.
oh, it's fine. All right. So I think we need. Oh, I forgot what we need to hit. Heh. Let's see what we need. All right, Shield of Thorns is cast on a 9, so we need at least a 7. You need a 7 on how many dice you wish. You need 7. 7. So she threw all her dice at it, and that's 8, 10, 14 plus 2, 16. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to scroll it. So we're gonna scroll it. What that means is this guy had the one-time rune of spell breaking, which means
So
it doesn't even matter. So we scroll that. So we continue then. Let's go into combat. Oh, actually, shooting first. Shooting.
Okay.
So that's 10 shots onto whom? Hitting on 3s usually, 4s for long range. All right. 6s are poison, so that works. And then let's grab those only 4s and 5s, and it's going to be strength 3, toughness 4, 5s. So 1. So 3. I get 4 plus. Or are they armor piercing? I'm gonna say at least armor piercing, I think. So 5s. 1. 1 dice. Alright, so that's it, and we go into combat. Who's gonna. So, initiative, dwarves are very slow. So, we have initiative 5 or 5, initiative always strike first. So, you're gonna go first with both. Who's gonna go first? Alright, so let's do the horses first. Let me grab, and again, this is the first time that we do we feel the Sisters of the Thorn, so I do need to check. Let's see. Weapon skill is 4 versus 5. So you can hit on 4s. 4s? Ouch. So that doesn't happen. The horses hit next. And they are weapon skill 3. So they're going to hit on 5s. No, 4s. So those 3. And then tough strength 4. Toughness 4. Force a wound. 1. Strength 4 is minus 1. I have a 4 plus, which becomes a 5 plus. No, 1 dice. Alright, and now the Dryads. And the Dryads are in base contact with a whole lot of people. So, let's start. Why don't we start, since we're doing this combat first here, let's start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus 3, 9. So, 9 attacks onto the Iron Drakes with hatred. Oh, wait, hold on. What are they? Second time we feel the Dryad, so let's see. Weapons skill 4, which is hitting on 4s. 4s, but you have hatred, so whatever. Let's move what hit, and you can re-roll the ones that did not hit. Oh, so pretty much everything hit. Alright, and now this is. Where's strength toughness 4? Strength 3, hitting on 5s. So 5s to hit with those. 5s to 1, excuse me. Alright, so that's 3. 4 plus. Ooh. So 2 go down. Alright. So let's continue. Well, we're gonna let's continue. Let's finish the Dryads. So let's see. Let's finish the Dryads first, and then we. All right. So let's see. So then the cannon basically has, I'm gonna say, these 2 here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 attacks on the cannon, also with hatred. And there's weapon skill 4. So that means, and you're 4, right? So 4 is a hit. And now strength 4. Yes, you can actually. Alright. And now strength 4, toughness. No, it's a strength 3, toughness 4, 5's a wound. Ooh, nothing. Okay. And now on to them. And she's a nymph, so she has 3 attacks. 3 and 1 is 4 attacks total. Force a hit, but with hatred. Hatred. All hits then. And now strength 3, toughness 4 means 5s. So these two, we have a heavy armor and shield, so that's 4 plus. And a parry, so a 6. Wow. Alright, so now we're going to hit back. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so time to hit back. All of them have initiative 2, so they go next. So let's start here with let's go from left to right. So the Iron Drakes first, that's 4 attacks. Weapon skill 5. So we're going to be hitting on 3s. Let's put all the attacks on the Dryad. So 3s to hit. And that's 3 hits. Or actually, fear first. Leadership 9. Get it? Alright, so 3. That's 3 hits. What's her strength? Strength 4, toughness 4, force a wound. And that is going to be 1. So she can probably roll. I know they're all different. So that will be for the Iron Drake. She stepped away for 1 second, so I'm going to leave. This is a save from the. Oh, she's back. Alright, so this one is needing a 6. Does not get it. Or actually, she can probably roll all of them together. Because the only thing she's going to get is a 6 plus ward from Forest Spirit. So, 1 already went down. Let's continue then with the 3. We're going to do the 3 from the cannon. Oof. No hits whatsoever. So that doesn't happen. And then here, let's take a look. So we had 1, 2, 3 that are probably in base contact. 4, 5, 6. So we're going to do 6 attacks. 1 is a champion, so he gets 2. So 7 attacks total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Weapon skill 5 means for 3 to hit. Actually, fear again. We're going to do fear. Leadership 9. They're good. So 3 to hit. Strength 4, toughness 4, force a wound. Armor piercing. Actually, doesn't matter. So that's 2 attacks. 2 wounds. Needing 2 6s there, or 2 more go down. 2 6s. You can re-roll that probably. No, so 2 more.
This is. I admit defeat.
Hold on. So at the end of combat here, we have a. Let me grab. Let's see. So she charged 1. She has a flank 2. She has a banner. And she has 3 wounds. We have in a rank for the Dryads. So then we have 1 wound and a banner, and that is it. So we lose by 4. We are not stubborn, so that means leadership 10 becomes leadership 6. We need a 6 to stay, or we run away. Oof, we don't, so we run. Are you going to chase with your Sisters of the Thorn?
I'm already dead, so what does it matter?
Because here's what I'm thinking. I'm so close to the edge that all I would need is to maybe roll a 5 and I'm gone. So if you restrain...
You're gonna roll like a 3.
You don't know that. So are you sure you're gonna... Okay, she's gonna chase. I rolled 10, so I'm off. How many do you roll? 2 dice. 6. So basically, if I run, you run 6 inches this way. So let me take. So they're gone. And you basically go 6 inches in that direction right there. And I think that's going to be, is that off the table? Yes, off the table. It's off the mat.
Oh.
So she is gone for 1 turn. They'll come back. And then here, let's see. So here we have nothing and nothing. But they got a charge. So they got a charge and rank. The cannon did nothing, so they lose by 2. What is, I think their leadership is 9. So 7. Oof, they also run away. Oh, hold on, they're within 12 of the BSB, so they get to re-roll that, and they're okay. So the cannon is fine. Then they this combat here, we did. They don't have a charge. They have a rank, and that's it. We have a banner. We have 3 ranks. And we did 2 wounds. So she loses by 5. So your leadership 8 becomes a 3, or you run away. And you don't, and I'm gonna chase. So go roll a die. If I roll more, then they're dead. No, sorry, 2 dice, my bad. Oh, so they're not gonna die. So you move 12 inches in that direction, I move 4. They will come back though.
Go ahead.
Alright, so that is it for combat, and we go on to turn 3 for the dwarves. Charges to declare 1. This. How many? Let's see. I am 10 inches, so I need a 7. I move up 3 inches forward. And they are just going to reform like this. Oh no, this one died. Alright, and so that is. There we go. There we go. Yeah, like that. So that means, what does that mean? That means we go on to magic. No magic shooting. Shooting, I'm going to try to shoot there. So let's grab from 10 inches that way. So starting here from the top of this girl, 10 inches in this direction. Put it right there. And where's the die? Alright, so let's see. 4 inches. And 6 inches, so 10. So it's all 10 inches. So it's going to hit 2 lines on a 2+. And 1 doesn't, but 1 does. So you need a 6 here, or one of the oh, does get a 6, so they're okay. Survive a cannonball. They survive more than the dragon itself. All right. They're also going to shoot. So that's, they can all pretty much see. So let me just see if every one of them is yeah, within 24, but all of them are outside of 12. So all of them are in long range. So this is going to be 14 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
10, 11. Oh no. Few more. How many?
14. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 attacks. Usually hitting on 4s, long range, or hitting on 5s. Alright, so we're hitting on 5s. So a lot of hits actually. Strength 4, toughness 4 means force to wound. And that is going to be 3 wounds. 3 wounds, you need 3 6s. So 3 more go down. Get him from... Okay. Alright. And that's it. We go on to turn 4 for Wood Elves. Charges to declare none, I don't think. So movement, they come back on. They just go back to the edge of the table, and that's all they do.
Okay.
Now they can come back on. Oh, wait, you need to pass a leadership test of 3. No, with 2 dice. Oops, sorry. No, so they keep running.
How many more inches?
Whatever comes out. 2 more. 7 more inches that way. Or actually, hold on. I think I made a mistake. With an 8, I think they do turn around. I think now I can remember. Great. Are you conceding?
Yes.
All right. So everybody. So she's saying that with them running and down to
And just
7, 8, 9. Well, they came back, but she feels like she's not going to be able to take on the Thunders and the big block of Longbeards. So she's conceding. A good game. Good game. Huh, she's cranky. All right. So that's going to be the end of the game for today. If you have any questions about what just happened, let us know. We're going to put the camera down. Obviously, there's some things we hadn't played in a little bit, so we might have made mistakes. Point them out. In particular, that charge, I kept thinking that charge of the Dryads going through 3 different units. The combat resolution, I need to read up and see if we did that right. Let us know if you have any questions. We're going to stem put for a few minutes here for post-match. That's the end of the game with a Dwarf victory.